Welcome back to the Royals Rundown podcast presented by Royals Review. So, burn or buy? Jeremy and I have very different tastes when it comes to Royals jerseys we do and don't like. And a popular game that I remember as a teenager when you're just sitting around shooting the shit was who are you gonna marry, who are you gonna kill, something like that.
And who you gonna F?
I'll leave it at that. Yeah,
They
I
still
didn't want
play
to
that,
add it in there.
Jacob. They still play it.
Yeah. Oh, back in my day, we were throwing jacks and playing fuck, marry, kill.
I watch. They play it all the time on Worlds Beyond Number podcast that I listen to.
Really?
They'll pick 3 characters and be like FMK.
Well, it's a little weird to play FMK with jerseys, so I thought up something that was similar. Burn or buy?
Yeah, I can't.
So
I can't any of those things with a jersey.
No, absolutely not. So I got a wheel here of some popular Royals jerseys, and what Jeremy and I are going to do, we're each going to take 4 spins, and we each have 2 burns and 2 buys. So let's see here. Let's get this pulled up right here, and I'll share the video on social media and stuff like that. But for the audio folks, we'll try to do our best to describe it. All right, Jeremy, you ready to go first?
Sure.
See what we
round
got
and
here.
around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
All right, looks like we got an easy one to start off with here. So this is the alternate blue uniform from the late 2000s, early 2010s. Aaron Crow is in this picture. And how do you feel about this one, Jeremy?
I mean, I dig that. I love the scrolled Royals across the front. The number on the front always kind of weirds me out a little bit, but the color's good. And I would love to say that I'm going to save all my buys for my favorite black uniforms, but I can't burn this one. This is a classic solid uniform. I'll buy this one.
All right, so I'm going to take this one out of the wheel, and we're going to get you another spin here. Oh, Jeremy, you got it.
Yeah, this is who is this?
I forget who this is.
That's
Sorry.
loud noises.
Yeah, a lot of loud noises going on there. Sorry.
Who's modeling our Royals black 2003 to 2006 uniform?
Shoot, I didn't have the name written down for this one. I'm sorry.
Well, it's number 21. Somebody in the comments.
A pitcher.
Let me know. A pitcher.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite uniform. I'm buying it. There's no question. I can't remember if I've told this story. I'm sure I have, but it's been a while, so I'll tell it again. That I worked really hard to convince my dad to buy me a black Royals cap, because that was just all I ever wanted in life once the Royals added those black alternates. And he didn't do it. Didn't get around to it till the Royals discontinued the uniforms, couldn't buy them anymore. But a couple of years ago, one of my friends was like, you can find caps like that online still, even if they're discontinued for the team. And I Googled around, and finally, like, it took a while. There were a lot of caps that were like, it's a black Royals cap, and it was just some like made up thing, not the real deal. And I finally found one that was the real deal, and picked it up, and I've been happily wearing it ever since.
All right. Well, so that I found the name for it. It's DJ Carrasco.
DJ Carrasco. He was a Rule 5 guy, I believe. Thought he was going to be a closer.
Alas, here we are. All right. So you got 2 more spins. These are your burns, Jeremy. You ain't buying these.
That's all right. It's the black alternate away uniform.
Black sleeves and the gray vest.
So I love that the sleeves and the vest part of the uniform are different colors. I just love that contrast. It's something I actually put on my MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty team this year. I don't know. There's something that really strikes me about having different colored sleeves from the rest of the uniform. And yeah, I love that uniform, but I will burn it in order to keep the home black alternate.
All right, last spin here, Jeremy. Oh, that was about well, I was landing
Man,
on an easy
that was too
burn.
close. That was too close.
I would agree with this burn. Let me double check, see if I can get the right date on this one. This was another 2000s alternate when they were experimenting with bringing back the powder blue,
Mhm.
but they had like the royal blue
Yeah.
Royals scroll. I don't like that, man.
No, I also hate that. And then they've got a white number. It's like, what are you, this is too much happening on this uniform right now. And the royal blue and the powder blue clash really hard. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm perfectly happy to burn that uniform.
excellent, excellent. All
We're
right, let's
glad I
see
didn't
what.
get the one that we almost got. I would have been sad if I had to burn that one.
Oh no, no, I would have been so happy, man. All right, so this one is the current just white normal Royals home uniform with Jonathan India here is modeling it. I would, you know what, I'm going to take my chances. I would actually say I would burn this one. I'm not a super huge fan of white jerseys, especially wearing them myself because
Yeah,
I'm not wearing them to slide into second base. I'm wearing them while I'm eating a hot dog or something. I
exactly.
don't,
When you get a white uniform dirty with dirt, that looks cool. When you get it dirty with
yeah,
ketchup, it looks like you're a slob. And yeah, I don't f with white clothes.
me neither. All right. I got two buys and a burn left on my ticker. Oh man. All right. So I forget how to describe this one.
It's the
Um
it's the royal blue uniform. It's Giordano Ventura is modeling it,
yeah.
so it's from the teens, and it's got the white piping down the middle, and then just the block KC on the over the breast.
Yeah. I would buy this one. This is one of my favorites personally. I thought it was, I thought it was a little different. It was a big departure from just having Kansas City or Royals across the front and I really liked the piping of it.
Oh gosh,
Uh
see, I hate the piping. I would burn
really.
this just because of the piping.
There you go. I
And
I
that's
don't
one of
blame
the
you.
things that drove me nuts in the World Baseball Classic is almost every home team uniform was the same except for the colors, and it had that
Mhm.
piping, and I
Yeah.
hated it.
I don't blame you. It's not for everyone, but I really liked it. So I got one burn and one buy left.
You can't burn
Man,
this, Jacob.
I can't, but I will. I will because you know what?
You're
I did
fired.
not like I did not like the gold. I did not like the
Oh,
gold.
so these were the Friday home alternates for a couple years after the Royals won the championship in 2015. Where it's whites, it's the regular whites, but then the numbers are gold on the front and back. I believe I can't remember if the
Yeah, they were.
back names were gold.
No, I don't think so, but I can't remember for sure. Brett Phillips. This is a picture of Brett Phillips, and yeah, these had a pretty long run. Unfortunately, they ran mostly through some really bad years for the
Yeah,
Royals from 2017 to 2021.
but it was
But
cool. It was so cool to have that reminder of the championship that they were like,
yeah,
because I think they started off, they were just going to have these as spring training alternates. And then they were like, no, everyone really likes these. We're gonna make them the Friday home alternates. And then of course, they started doing the whole the City Connects,
yeah,
which we're due for new City Connects in Kansas City this year. So
yeah, we
I
are.
can't believe you burned those. Those are some of my favorite unis.
Yeah, just wasn't my favorite. All right, let's see what the last one here is. I got to buy this one.
Come on. Oh, I'm not gonna get it.
Nope, not gonna quite get it. All right, this one I would assuredly buy in the real world scenario. The current powder blue uniforms, I just think they're really clean. I think this is the right use of the royal blue with the powder blue as an accent color rather than such a dominant color across the chest. Yeah, and the scroll royals across the chest is classic for Kansas City.
I I love the powder blue with the white pants. I think that's a really
Yeah.
good pairing. I know there are a lot of people out there that get real mad. They're like all powder blue or nothing. And I think those people are crazy. I think if you go all powder blue, it looks like you're wearing pajamas.
So the one that Jeremy kept on referring to that was spinning around the wheel was what was that one, like Jump to the Future or something
Yeah,
like
like
that?
2000, early 2000s, they had a Jump to the Future game that was like tank top, yellow, banana yellow uniforms, and then the gold helmets and the white pants. I think that's Jeff King wearing that
Yeah.
there. And
Turn Ahead the Clock is what it was
yeah, and
called.
he's got a powder blue undershirt, it looks like, but I know Johnny Damon didn't wear an undershirt under his,
No.
so you can see all of his glorious armpit hair. Um, to be clear, that's a joke, not me sexualizing
No.
armpit hair for serious. Okay. Yeah, I love it. I love, like, just make a bold choice. I think a bold choice is more fun. And that's why I get the whites, the grays, the powder blues. Those have been done for a century. I'm bored with those. Give me bold choices, and I get happy about it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, well, that was that was fun. I think I didn't include all of the uniforms
Mhm.
in that, so I think we'll have to do another round of that, Jeremy. If there are any of your favorite jerseys that we burned or bought or didn't talk about, please drop us a line and we'll talk about them.